So no surprises there. Banning out the Azami. A lot of these bans are interesting to look at in the perspective of the quarter system. Now that we only play 3 rounds per half and you switch back and forth, so it's a little bit more of a shot in the for free. He has nobody contesting him on that shield, and if he can start getting rid of the player inside of Raptors, this could be big news for KnCO.
Great little shut off there by Asian. So now there's nobody who can actually help inside of the actual site itself.
Oh my.
Player spotted in oil, so now it's 4v2. And 6Karma can't really run at their opponents here. They have to wait for KnCO to come to them. And there's not a lot of time for 6Karma to waste here. Despite everything they brought, KnCO really did blaze through it.
KnCO not really rushing into things, though, getting their intel good, and they know that at least Kurtz is inside of Cash. Still no idea where Falls is, but you can see that they've already taken control of Raptors, which is the important thing. 6Karma are now being pincered here, and that default plant is going to be the name of the game. Center with a flashbang out, though, gives Falls his second kill of the round. Asian going for that plant. There's nothing to really stop him. Falls has a C4, but he hasn't pulled it just yet, simply waiting there. 13 seconds remaining. C4 comes out, and it doesn't find its mark. Now Asian trying to get this plant down, 2 HP to his name, but Fens with the cover. He gets 3, and KnCO just storm into Raptors. A 4 versus 2 to start, or sorry, a 5 versus 2.
KnCO have eyes on them at all.
A lot of utility up here as well. That's a big fight for Asian to win. Reduct trying to swing out onto the main stairs. They give KnCO a pick here, and 6Karma now starting to realize the situation they're in. Big swing from Kurtz, and he takes Asian down on that refrag. Now KnCO have suddenly lost a lot of the control that they had. Asian was the spearhead for this attack, but now the rest of KnCO are kind of stuck outside the building or inside of kitchen. Center's outside of dirt, so there is a play to be made here, but with so little bodies left and with 2 players being pressured upstairs, a big kill from Swag as he takes down KnCO. Carnage B at the very least gets the trade, so it's a 3 versus 2, and Center, he's on a sliver of HP, exactly 1 to his name. He'll try and go for the swing onto Kurtz, but it's not great for him. Kurtz wins that instead. Second kill for Kurtz. And Carnage B just shut down from the hatch by Nears. And all of a sudden, 6Karma just respawn back with another round.
We didn't get to see too much. Looks like he's exactly looking at where Kurtz is. The general notion that there could be a player around here, clearly no. Takes out Asian, has the shotgun, only lands directly on the shield. Ends up trading, but now it's a 3v3.
Karn made his way in there, drops the case in the middle of construction. Traded out by Reduct. Now you only have 1 gun up, and that's Fens, and he's got 20 HP to his name, so already looking like a dire situation. Center going to take the path of least resistance as he walks into stock. Reduct is ratting in this corner, though, and as Fens goes down, Center will most likely find this here. He can't just yet, trying to find it, and he does. Trying to go for the flick as well onto Falls, but with Swag backing him up, 6Karma will stop the aggression from Center, and KnCO will not find themselves a second attacking round instead.
Cart before the horse, usually want to get that droning out before the utility, but it's working out so far for 6Karma, but this kill onto Malusi could be vital, and if it doesn't happen, that's even bigger for Karn.
Good on Asian to get his trade there. Kind of in just an unwinnable scenario, but the fact that he was able to get 1, that's pretty good. 45 seconds left in 6Karma. We're not seeing a lot of that aggression that we talked about. They're wasting a lot of time now sitting outside of Raptors. And it's going to come down to a quick execute. But with Center still alive on that clash, that's going to be able to waste so much time and stall out 6Karma on their push. Ball's already inside, though. Hits a beauty of a shot onto Fens. Kurtz taking down Kento makes things worse for KnCO. They're just getting pick after pick. Reduct is on for 2. And all of a sudden, Carnage B has found himself all alone. C4... I think the difference maker really is going to be Center sitting inside of dirt. If that hatch drop happens, he's the one that's going to be there to react to it, as well as Asian sitting behind AKs. Carnage B dying inside of Church, however, now opens up a hole in the defense. Shot on the Demo, swings out, but there's 2 kills for KnCO. A 4 versus 2 with 1 player down. It's effectively a 3 versus 2. That's Kento on the blue mirror window. Well, one of the blue mirror windows. The blue mirror window facing into Church. Kurtz makes his way in. Finds that no one is going to be swinging him. Kurtz is trying to go for a pick there. Fens going for the revive, and Kurtz catches him out. Now, all of a sudden, he has a plant, and this has turned into a solid 2 versus 2 or 6K. The Bolt is caught out by Falls, and Falls with a
4 to 2, extremely different from 5 and 1. Things could be happening, but Asian gets a great shot onto Near, but Kurtz is there just as the Fenrir gas takes over. 6Karma, they take over the pocket of falls. See that they're actually going to begin using them along with an Ash charge in the pocket of Curse. The drop happens, and Carnage does not hit the shots. Leaves it in a 1v3, only center alive, and simply stuck by the bedroom stairs. Flash goes through full white, and it just looks so easy for 6 Karma.
Cards happening here. Nobody is playing inside our lounge right now. It could be a setup for a late flank for 6 Karma. KnCO are going to take this in full force. Kurt's already, however, getting things started. Asian going down first. That will really having an effect right now, slowing down this push. And I don't think a single Hive has spotted Kurtz until now, and that's going to allow Carnage B to get that kill. A nice refrag there, but Fens is down next. Center at least gets the trade onto Swag. It's a 3 versus 3, but there's nobody left inside of Rafters. KnCO can now look to start to take control here inside of Garage.
Remember what happened in round 1? Why KnCO was able to win was because of how easily they took Rafters. That is not happening for 6 Karma. They are putting up a hell of a fight here. Now that the guns have died down, utility mostly is out. There really isn't any in the pocket of 6 Karma. Only 1 Ash charge for Sender. But they spotted the Bandit, but still cannot take out Near. And that is killer because that leaves 1 glaring spot open. And now only 2 players remain between 6 Karma going on map point.
There's no hard breach, so they can't open the wall. They're going to have to vault in through the windows, and it is successful until now. Falls taking down KnCO. It's all down to Center. He's got 1 HP. It's a triple for him. Reduct goes down. Falls has a C4. Might be expecting the default plant, but I don't think so. I think he has a good idea. He knows that he's playing on the cash door. C4 is ripped, but Center gets out in time. Center now just making a full rotate, going for that swing, but he can't get it. Instead, it's Falls and KnCO. Are we witnessing the death of a legacy from E1 champs to chumps?
I wonder, is it going to get used right? I feel like Center and the rest of KnCO just haven't truly used the shields. Asian is down. Center's on 16 HP. The hatch did not get buzzed. Center might die to Kaid electricity. Can it get worse for this team, Adam?
Well, Fens at least tries to even it up. Nears goes down. 4 versus 3. Asian and Center just, I mean, honestly, just seems so disjointed from the rest of the attack. KnCO were going for hatches. They were trying to make vert. And then Asian and Center were just downstairs, already trying to apply pressure. 55 seconds remaining. KnCO on a man disadvantage. At the very least, there's a C4 gone. Swag could potentially also just win the game right now. KnCO is holding this flank down. He does spot out Swag. The 3 armor makes all the difference, though, as Swag is able to get away with 5 HP remaining. Carnage B will get taken out by an impact, and now Fens is finished off. KnCO, what can you do? Can you pull a miracle out of the hat? He's been on KnCO before, but I'm not sure he has it in him. Reduct finds a 2nd kill, and 6 Karma. I mean, what do you say? In a pure dominant display by the LATAM team, by the only LATAM team remaining in E3, 6K, making an embarrassment out of KnCO.
For a brutal game, that last round felt like kicking bodies, like kicking the down and